Huge congrats on the quad Mageblood. I know, man. That is one of the best things ever happened to me. So I should tell you guys the story on that, actually. So here's the behind the scenes story on that I never told anybody. This Mageblood showed up on, you know, my live search, because I was live searching corrupted 3 flask Mageblood, 3 flask or above Mageblood, and I just happened to put, like, on the live search, of course, you know, quantity, sure, because why not? I mean, yeah, in my wildest dream, but we'll just add it to the live search, you know, just in case. I happened to see it there, and it showed up, and I was like, I was having a hard time finding another one that passed my test. Like, I found one that was movement speed and percent life like I got last league, exactly like it, except the rolls were bad on it. But, you know, I was about to settle for that. Jeez. But I saw this, and it was on my break in between the 100 map session on Cemetery, the last 100 map session that came out. And I was like, okay, you know, we just do a normal thing and get like 40 maps done, take a break, come back, do another 30 or 40 maps, and then we'll finish it out tomorrow. But that Mageblood showed up for 400 divines. I couldn't believe it was only 400 divines. I had like 250 liquid at the time, or something like that. Or not quite. I think I actually, no, I'm sorry. In my bank, I only had like 150 liquid, but I knew I had access to like 100 or so more quick access, and then I had the like 80 or I guess 40 maps done of the Cemetery run, which I knew was going to be pretty lucrative. Well, I came back and remember how I did all 100 of those maps in one day. My motivation for doing that was to buy this Mageblood. I was like, I realized, oh, if I want any chance of getting this Mageblood when the guy, because the guy was logged off at the time, but it showed up as it had been available for like 12 hours or something. I was like, what? Nobody's buying that, really? So 12 hours, it had been up, but offline for an unknown specified period of time. And I was like, okay, well, maybe this is real. Ooh, 7 years, nice. So I'm gonna go for it, you know. I'm gonna finish out this run. I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna do all 100 Cemetery maps in one day. That way, you know, right afterwards I can just liquefy everything, and I should have around 400. So I got done with the maps, and it was, you know, basically bedtime. I turned on to see if that Mageblood guy was online. I had like, you know, 280 divines liquid at the time after that run, because most of it was like Brothers Gifts. He was offline, so I went to sleep, got up next day, immediately checked, and he was online. There it was. It'd been up for like 20 hours, 5%, 3 flask Mageblood, 400 divines just sitting there on trade. Guys registered online. I'm like, sell everything. I was basically started liquidating like extra compasses I had, and it was like, I need to go from like 280 divines to 400 now. So I did. Yeah, it was just now. I just got it, and I was like, I don't even know if this is real or whatever. And then suddenly, I had like 30 left to go, 30 divines. It was a little bit in a sticky spot, and then the one big divine item that I had was my super well rolled elemental foil, fancy foil that I used at first for this build. I mean, that thing was an absolute monster. It was triple T1 elemental with T1, I think it was like T1 crit multi and like T2 crit chance, and then crafted attack speed or something. Absolutely ridiculous. So, or no, it was Aisling crit thing, right? Because I finished the suffix. Anyway, I sold that. Somebody just happened to message me. It was like Providence, man. You know, I'm sitting there looking at my stash, and it's like, man, I have like 370 divines. I need 30 more, and I had it. You know, I was on the road to getting it, but I was like, I need it now. I need it right now. And then somebody just ping messaging me. I would like to buy this fancy foil for 27 divines. I'm like, yeah, you can buy that for 27 divines right now. And then as that guy was trading me the 27 divines, I had already had the window open. I messaged the Mageblood guy. Like, he hadn't even made the trade yet. I already messaged him and was like, okay. And he was just like that. He just invited me, like, immediately. Invited me. I was like, I probably was shaking during that sale. I don't even remember, but that was pretty crazy. I remember going to his hideout. I was like slamming the buttons too fast. Like, ah. And, oh yeah, and I took a screenshot of the trade of all the stuff in there, and then I went to post it, and the screenshot didn't register. So I don't even have the screenshot of the trade happening. I just have it. Nice RMT story, he says. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, probably, right? Probably an RMT story. Because you guys don't actually see me, you know, legit farming hundreds of divines every league anyway, right? Anyway, that's the story behind the 5% quant Mageblood. Even as high dex roll to boot. I wonder how this even came out. So this must have come from, like, imagine this drops out of, I must have come out of like a corrupted strongbox or something. Like, there's no other real explanation, because wait a minute, actually, how is this? It's item level 84. How is this even possible? No, you can't get this from a turn-in because the item level's too low. I thought quant was 85 plus. Oh, it is 84 plus. Okay. This was not a lock because it has no catalyst. It would have catalyst if it was a lock. Oh, okay, 84 plus is lock. So obviously this was just came out straight up. So you would think it came from like insane cat or whatever, but those are too low of item level. It can never happen. So this has to have been a drop. And I'm guessing this just dropped straight out of a strong box itself. That's what I would guess. Can't imagine opening that and seeing a 5% quant Mageblood from a strong box. What?